How's it going, everyone? My name is Jason Hudy, and I am a magician. And as we all do our help to slow the spread of coronavirus, we're spending a lot more time at home. And this is a great time to learn new skills and abilities, and I thought I could help you with that by teaching you some magic tricks. So welcome to the Magic Mini-Series. Over the next few days, I'll make a series of videos like this that teach you easy, simple magic tricks that you can do with objects that you have around your house. I'll show you what the trick looks like, then explain to you how it works, and that way you can use it to amaze your family and friends. To start off with today, we have one of my favorite card tricks. Let's check it out. So this is a magic trick that uses a deck of cards. I'm going to take the cards and divide them into 4 piles. And now here is where the spectator gets to perform the magic. You ask the spectator to pick up the first pile, and from the top they take 1, 2, 3 cards and put them to the bottom. And then from that pile they put 1, 2, 3 cards on top of the other piles. Then they go to the second pile. They take 3 cards off the top, put them to the bottom. 1, 2, 3 cards from the top to the bottom, and then 1, 2, 3 cards onto the other piles. You go to the third pile, same thing. 1, 2, 3 cards from the top to the bottom, and then 1, 2, 3 cards onto the other piles. And then finally, the last pile. 1, 2, 3 cards from top to bottom, and then 1, 2, 3 cards onto the other piles. At this point, the spectator has handled the cards. They've mixed up the cards like this, and here's where you get to perform the magic. Watch. That's it. The magic has happened. Take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 aces, and that is magic. And now it's time to teach you how to do the magic trick with the 4 aces. And to do that, instead of using these 4 aces, I'm going to use these 4 aces. That way you'll be able to follow along where they go during the entire trick. To set the trick up, all you have to do is take the 4 aces and place them on the top of the deck of cards. That's all you have to do, and then you're set to go. Now remember, when you perform this, you'll want all of the cards the same color. So they could all be blue, they could all be red, they could all be yellow. I'm just using 2 different colors, that way you can follow where the aces are moving. You're now set to perform the trick for someone. The first thing you can do is just show them the deck of cards. As long as you just open them up like this, it looks perfectly normal. The only thing you don't want to do is say, look, all 4 aces are on the top, but at the beginning you're just like, I have a deck of cards that are pretty mixed up, and that's all you have to do. Now you divide the cards into 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after this, you can let the spectator perform all of the magic. The only thing that you have to do is remember which pile starts with the aces on top, and you want to start with the opposite pile. The best way to demonstrate this is I'm going to go ahead and do the movements as before, and you'll be able to see what happens to those aces. I take 1, 2, 3 cards off the top and put them to the bottom, and then cards 1, 2, 3 on the other packet. That's all you have to remember for the instructions, is every single time just ask them to take 1, 2, 3 cards off the top, put them to the bottom, and then 1, 2, 3 cards on the other piles. We'll do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3 cards off the top to the bottom, and then 1, 2, 3 cards on the other piles. Now watch what happens as I pick up this pile. As before, same thing. 1, 2, 3 cards off the top to the bottom, and then 1, 2, 3 cards onto the other piles. The trick works all by itself as long as you follow the setup and then the rules. Then you can turn it over and show all 4 aces. And it's a really stunning trick. People are really amazed when they see this for the first time. So I'm going to do this one more time, except I'll bring in the regular aces, put together the pack, and the only thing that you have to do to set up is take those aces out of the pack and put them onto the top. Now you're all set to begin. You can show the cards like this. You can show the cards like this. Everything looks normal. I take off and divide into 4 piles. Now I know that the 4 aces are on top of this pile, So I'm going to have the start over here. You take off 1, 2, 3 cards to the bottom, then 1, 2, 3. Now I know the aces are here with 1 card on top of them. Start over here, 1, 2, 3 cards to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Now I know the aces are here with 2 cards on top of them. 1, 2, 3 cards to the bottom. 1, 2, 3 cards like that. And the final time, it's 1, 2, 3 cards to the bottom. And then 1, 2, 3 cards on top. And now after all that, you make your magical gesture and show the 4 aces on top of the decks. So that's a very simple magic trick. Go back and watch it a couple times. I hope you have fun with it. Enjoy your day. So there you have it, a really cool magic trick that you can learn today. Practice a couple of times and then use it to amaze your family and friends. Be sure to come on back and learn more magic tricks, and stay safe, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.